Hey there, if you enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe. So why am I seeking a divorce? Well, it's because of his kinks. I've been married since 2016. In the early years of our marriage, intimacy primarily was around foreplay. My husband never initiated PIV. I was the one asking for it. Sometimes he would do it, sometimes he wouldn't. All he was asking for was stuff in his butt. And even the foreplays he was doing for me were focused on my ass. At one point, I started to wonder if he might be gay, which led me to decline his few attempts to have sex. Eventually, he stopped trying altogether, which led to a completely dead bedroom. The only time we had sex after that was 2 years ago when we were trying to conceive. After that, dead bedroom again. Even when I was pregnant, I was telling him how PIV can really help with the delivery. But nothing happened. Away from the sex, we were really the perfect couple. Everything else was perfect. All was good until last year. I accidentally discovered that he was sharing nudes of himself in various exposure humiliation gay groups on Telegram. I was, shocked to see him in such degrading positions, and it was even more distressing to find that he had shared his ID alongside the directions to our home using Google Maps. This put me and our 1-year-old son in danger as we lived there. After seeing those photos of him, I felt like I didn't really know him and became obsessed with finding out more about his activities. Unfortunately, I found additional stuff. For years, he contacted and paid many mistresses for humiliation lessons. He was referring to himself as a slave. He went to gay saunas hoping to get fucked. He Googled and watched a lot of gay and cuckolding porn and photos. He contacted many female escorts asking about their prices. When I confronted him, he claimed he didn't mean for it to appear as it did, and that he was simply just playing. He insisted that deep down he doesn't really enjoy what he was doing, but he was just experimenting. He said he doesn't see himself as a slave and doesn't know why he was referring to himself as a slave. He said he is 100% straight. And for him to enjoy gay porn or groups doesn't mean anything, as his attraction is only to women. We also discussed our sex life. He said he loves PIV but doesn't understand why he was shutting it down when I asked for it. I really don't get everything he is saying because it doesn't make sense. He was doing all those degrading and submissive sexual stuff online with both males and females for at least 15 years. I find it incredibly impossible for me to accept the things I've discovered about him, and I want a divorce. When I brought up the topic of divorce, he completely refused it and started crying and hitting himself for destroying our family. He really loves me and I love him back. He is a good person and father. But I will never accept a slave-humiliated husband, which he declines he is. But I don't believe it. Am I wrong for wanting a divorce?